Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, The Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab. So, I am picking up with month number 2 of our Lovely Canvas Challenge. Now, if you remember, this is where we, or shall I say I, will pull 4 different prompts that from this little box here. And from those prompts, it will direct me, inspire me to create a work of art on a canvas, mixed media, paper, whatever I've got around, whatever I can pull from is what I'm going to use. Okay. And so if you are playing along with me, if you want to join the challenge, all you need is a canvas. Now the canvases are available at Dollar Tree, the Family Dollar and Dollar Generals, Walmart, all of the craft supply stores. So whatever size you can find is the size that you can use. And there you can find them as low as $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Okay, and so I'm not sure which size I'm going to do this month, but it probably will be determined. Good Lord. Okay, so I've pulled out some stamps and embossing folder, a die from that I just recently received from Bev of Beverly Lee Creates, and I will be using them on this. Let's see, what size is this? 6x6 canvas. The first thing I'm going to need to do is gesso this so that, I believe it's already primed, if you will, but I think I need to just be sure by doing so myself, right? I want to use this frame here, so I'll figure out what I'm doing as I go along. We don't have any strategic plans when we go about creating our artwork. We just have a concept or an idea. So I think the focal for here, and I'm going to need to pull this off and keep it off to the side. I just had the stamp. Oh, is this one. I want to use her because she's got her hair in a messy bun, which is much like what I looked like during childhood. So I have pulled out some fabric. I am going to grab an ink spray. I'm not sure which color, but you'll see that. And this is obviously already cream, so I'm going to leave that color. I'm not going to dye that, but I'll probably stamp it and use that somewhere in the piece. All right, so let me put this somewhere where I can look at it. Ooh. And I'm using a pizza box just to protect my surface here. I always have plenty of those lying around, let me tell you that. And get my ink pad, a couple of blocks. I hope everyone is having a great day, and if you're playing along, drop in the comments if you have already created your artwork or if you are starting on it, and if you joined me last month, let me know what you created. You're also welcome to join us over at the Maker Exchange so that you can share some of your creations as well. There is a link below in the description box, and click that, head on over, request to join, and you'll be admitted once you answer a couple of questions, which is just very basic. How'd you find us, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to pause for a moment while I get my gesso out, and I'll be right back. All right, so make sure I have the right paintbrush. I typically will use this one here. Let me see if I have a sponge. I thought I had a sponge. Actually, I better go with this one because the sponge is actually a little bit wider. So, yeah. Oh, that needs a little liquid in there or something. It's getting a little thick, which is fine. I'm not going to sit and wait for it to dry. I don't have to. Just want to put a thin coat on here to protect it. Protect any paints or sprays that I'll put down from seeping in the event that it's not. I believe it already is primed or gessoed, but just to be sure, doesn't hurt to put another coat in and put this. I'll set it off to the side to dry while I prepare the items that'll be laid down on top of it. It's actually getting ready to storm out here in my area, so if you hear a little thunder or the lights flicker, that is what that is. And Josh is in class right now, so you'll hear him in the background probably murmuring and complaining about some assignment that he's got due or whatever. But you guys know how it is. All right, so we got that. I'm going to set that off to the side and be right back. Okay, so I need to grab some cardstock that I can, oh gracious, I could have put that away, run through the Cuddle Bug and using this. And let me see if I've got any coffee dyed cardstock, in which I believe I do. Just need to get my hands on it. Huh. Maybe I don't. Maybe well, I do. It's not the largest size, but it's some index cards. Listen, I don't throw any of those index cards out. I think I have a larger one, though. I might not. All right. I'm going to use those two. Yeah. All right, so let me bring that down. And then also see, now this is the part that gets a little confusing for me because I am not gifted when it comes down to the sandwich plate. I think I've said this before. I'm not as skilled with the Cuddle Bugs and this part of the process. Let's see. Where's that folder that I was going to use? Oh, it's right here. All right, so let's put these in here. I'll put both in one at a time, obviously. And I think I need the mat. That part I believe I'm correct on. Yeah, it's raining real good out there. But I'm not sure if I need anything else, so we shall see. And the numbers is really, just kind of elementary. So that's why I'm using this this embossing folder. Let me turn that around. All right. And I don't have one of those brush things either, so even if it does fully cut, see, this isn't fully cutting. I'll make something work. All right, this will work. Actually, it will work. So I'm going to put that off to the side. We'll use that. I'll clean that up off camera. And, oh gracious, there's tape on that. Let me set that off to the side. You guys hear that? I'm crafting through the madness. Okay, that is it for the embossing folders, and I definitely need more practice on those. So thanks for bearing with me through that excruciating display of ignorance. All right, so next I want to, well, let me see what we have here. This is the tedious stuff that I don't have time for, truly. And that is going to have to get done off camera, because that's entirely too much for me to be fussing with. Anyways, if I use it at all at this point. Alright, so let us take a... Boy, did I pick the great day, didn't I? Okay, let's see what this will look like if I... Okay, and then do a little orange. Just very lightly. Okay. The mat is going to drive me nuts. Let me get some washi tape and tape that down. Okay, now it's hailing. Alright, that's a little bit better. You think I would have did that before I hopped on the camera. Well, I didn't know I needed to. I didn't know it was going to be shifting and shimmying all over the place. So. Alright, next thing I need to do is... I need some... I might use this to... I better go with brown. I better go with brown. Alright, let me grab another index card and make this work. Do I have a darker one? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so let me use some of this pigment ink. Stamp the girl out. Fussy cut her. Let me move these off to the side. I'll figure out what I'm doing with those in just a moment. Obviously, I didn't cut the top off of this one. I don't know why. I don't think I've used her. That might be it. Alright. Let me stamp this off because I have not used her yet, and I don't want to disfigure it. Sometimes if you pull too much on them, they end up getting stretched out of place. I'm just straightening up. I got quite a bit of stuff all over the place, and it's distracting. Very distracting to me. Sorry about that. Alright. Now let's proceed. Alright, so I am going to stamp her off to the side, just so we can get a good image. It's a good stamp. It's a really good stamp. Okay. So I am free to, I'm going to stamp her off right here. And what I typically do is I'll do 2 of them, especially if it's a focal point, just in case the first one doesn't, something happens with the first one. At least I'll have a backup. Okay. So I'm going to, well, actually what I need to do probably is color. Do a little coloring. I'm really just going to focus on coloring her skin tone and maybe the shirt, and use some gel pens for the hair, the bun. Okay. Now I'm just using these watercolor creams. One moment. Sorry. That was just hubby checking to see if we were okay. Bless his sweet little soul. All right, so I am going to, actually, I don't even need a palette for that. That was really kind of extra. All right, let me get some of the brown here. I'm just gonna, it's just a watercolor look, you know. We test it off to the side. Yeah, that's good. Make it a little bit more. It's good to use the pigment ink when you want to ensure that, if you're using a wet medium somewhere in the vicinity, because it enables you to paint right over the ink without the ink smearing. So just, that's a little tip for those newbies and beginners out there. Pigment ink. Okay. There may be other things, but as far as I know, pigment ink is the way to go for watercolors and such. Okay. So we're good with that one. Now I'm going to use, maybe I'll go with orange for the shirts. Since we're going with orange. Let's see. Yep, why not? I'll go a little darker with that. A little bit more concentrated. Okay. And now off to the second. And I'll be fussy cutting this out, so we don't have to worry about, yeah, we don't have to worry too much about going outside of the edges. I'm not concerned. Okay. I think I need to pick up a little bit more brown. Clean my brush off here. Could have used a watercolor brush, but I mean, watercolor. Probably could have used watercolor paper. All right. Move that off to the side. I'll be right back. All right, I'm just going to pull out these watercolor brush markers to add a little bit of color to her hair. It will not be a conventional color, because why should it be? You know what I mean? Okay. Yep, that's good. All right, let's go with a little bit of turquoise here. And because, this is symbolic of childhood, I figure, do we really need to go with the status quo, the standard? I don't think we do. I really don't. can be fun. You can make it fun, right? All right, so we have finished our work of art, our lovely canvas art for the month, using all 4 of the prompts here. I have the fabric, which is the cheesecloth, the ink spray, the green Bakers and Crafters alcohol ink, childhood, that's me, my pink Huffy bike. There's cream in the background on the cheesecloth in the embossed folder. And for the childhood, I like I said, I have this little girl. She represents me with the messy hair, the pink bike, the numbers and letters that are stamped here in the embossed cream, well, coffee dyed cardstock in the back. And so I actually enjoyed this process, as challenging as it was to incorporate all of these into one small little frame. I actually enjoyed it. And so in the comments below, guys, let me know if you see anything in here that is representative of your childhood. You know, did you guys have a Huffy bike? Tickets to the circus? You know, and listen, if you'd like to join me and our creative community on Facebook, there is a link below to the Maker Exchange in the description box. You are more than welcome to click that link, head on over and request to join, because I would love to see what you guys are making. All right, and if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw here and want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the action as it comes up, you know. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And for our returning subscribers and followers and viewers, thanks so much for joining me and for continuing to help make this this community a great community. I look forward each week to sharing new ideas with you guys and to getting your feedback. It motivates, inspires, and directs me on which way I should go. Well, it does certainly help at you know. So listen now, guys, until we are back here together on YouTube and Patreon, stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafty. Bye for now. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.